Hey everybody, I'm Robin McLeod Ingram, owner master instructor at Black Tiger Martial Arts in York, South Carolina. This is my husband, Bill Ingram, Master Bill Ingram, also owner master instructor here at Black Tiger Martial Arts in York, South Carolina. I responded to a post on Dan Wooten's community page on YouTube several days ago. There was a young girl in Bournemouth, England, who was afraid to walk out of her door. Basically, she's afraid of being molested, assaulted. You know, I realize these are some words that are sensitive to YouTube, so hopefully this video won't get banned or anything, but you know, I'm going to use those words knowing that those two things can progress into something more serious than assault. I had said in a comment to that, please be careful. And if you haven't learned any martial arts or self-defense techniques, then you should do that for yourself, ASAP. I said, hire me, I'll come over there and teach you. I'll do a seminar. And you know, it's not cheap to fly to England. That's why I said hire me. That's just for a plane fare, right? I would do a seminar for you guys for free. Actually, I do that in the community here as well. I got a very nasty reply saying, "Oh, that's a bit rich, you know, doing that for money or recognition or blah 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 blah." It was a bunch of just blah blah blah. None of this is for recognition. We don't learn this stuff for recognition. We learn this stuff to keep you safe. We learn this stuff to save your life. I am a strong advocate for women's self-defense. I believe every girl, every child, every woman needs to learn some kind of self-defense to save your life. Before I made this video, I looked up laws in the UK about what's legal for you to carry in the form of self-defense, and basically your government has left you out to dry. I'm going to say that in the nicest possible way. You have no resource. You can carry a bag, like your handbag, your keys, a whistle. Oh yeah, that's going to keep me from attacking you, that whistle. A light, a strobe light, a high decibel whistle. I'm laughing at this because they've left you out to dry. There's no defense with the whistle. You know, an attacker would take that whistle right out of your hand and crush it right under his heel, or a light, or your handbag. I mean, there are some ways to use a handbag. There are, and I'm actually thinking about that. So what you have left for you, I mean, you can't use a stun gun. You can't use a stick, like a collie stick or anything like that. I mean, shoot, I'd pick a stick up off the ground if it was a good stick and I'd use it. I mean, I would. But you're not legally allowed to carry any of these items. So they've left you with no resources. But you have resources. You have two resources right here. And you have two resources right here. So today I'm just going to show just a couple of things. I did have a comment from Canada saying, could you please show us something, anything? And it would be most appreciated. And yes, absolutely, I am going to do that. And there will be more videos, but this is just something for you to practice today, okay? Find somebody you can practice these with, because these moves are best learned by muscle memory. So that means that you have to repeat them over and over and over and over again, so that if anything ever does happen to you, then the reflex is right there. You use it instantly, okay? So you do have to practice. So I've been trying to think today, you know, especially in England, a single attacker is not as likely as multiple attackers right now over there. But that's going to require me to put a little bit more thought into a multiple attacker scenario. So we're going to go with the single attacker scenario today. You're walking down the street, somebody grabs you, okay? We're gonna say you're walking down the street, somebody's walking towards you, and you're swinging your arms, and they walk up to you and grab you, just like this, okay? They're gonna try to haul you off. I don't know where they're hauling you to. Maybe a van, maybe behind a building into an alleyway. Usually someone's first instinct is to, go ahead and haul me off, Master Bill, is to do this, you know, to pull back and not want to go, okay? They're gonna continue to pull you off because that's not a good, what do you call it? That's not a good stance, or it's not a good way to not get hauled off, okay? You can't just pull back. But if you can see how he's got my hand right here. If you can bring your arm up, there's a break right here in the grip. You can come out of that, give a kick right here to the groin, a palm to the jaw, and run the other direction, okay? There's that scenario. Let's show that again. So this is a cross hand grab, okay? Let me take, all right, that's my ponytail holder. Anyway, so that's a cross hand grab, all right? There's a split right here, and I've got a tiny wrist, okay? Usually, if you're a female, somebody's bigger than you, they're gonna be able to overlap that. So I'm gonna twist my hand just like this and come out of that grip, if I can, all right? I'm gonna do a swift kick to the groin. Because he's gonna be standing like this anyway. He's not gonna be standing with his legs together, I guarantee you. So twist your hand, come out of that grip, kick to the groin, palm strike to the jaw, okay? Either way, that one, if you wanna do that one, then come back and do it again. Then run away. That hurts, all right? A palm strike to the jaw, that does hurt. Okay, another thing is, if they're really strong and you just can't think of that, and you don't want them just hauling you off, like I say, the first thing, grab hard and haul me off, is doing this, pulling back and like doing the tip-tap thing. You don't want to do that. If you can think about stepping back, sink down, bring this up, now haul me off. He's pulling, and I'm not going, all right? That's sinking down into a really good, like a back stance or a horse stance, kind of. It's a really wide back stance, but you're sinking your body down into a stance and you're stabilizing your base so that you can't be pulled off balance, all right? So to give you time to think about getting out of this grip, if they start to pull you off, step back, sink down, arm up, twist out, kick, palm, all right? That's your first lesson for this first video. There's a ton of stuff. There's a ton of self-defense moves, and I'm more than happy to come back and talk about some of this stuff. This is easy stuff. This is not even Hapkido. Well, actually, the cross hand grab is Hapkido.
Breakaway.
Yeah, the breakaway is. But the groin, the palm strike is. Palm strike, we do those in Hapkido too.
Everything.
Yeah, that's all.
Martial arts.
Yeah, anyway. And, you know, you're going to hear a lot of Jiu-Jitsu's better, Krav Maga's better, Judo's better, Aikido's better. They're all good. They're all good. It doesn't matter which one you learn. I don't care which one you learn. I teach Hapkido. That's a Korean self-defense. Hapkido's good for me. It's good for a small person. I'm 5 foot 239 pounds. I'm not a big person, and so Hapkido works for me, and I like it. But it doesn't matter which martial art you choose. They're all good. They all have good points, okay? Learn something. If this helps you today, that's great, okay? Just practice it. Find somebody that you can practice it with. And and hit me up in the comments. I want to know, I want to know how it's working out for you. And we will be coming back on with more self-defense videos. There is a need for it, especially now in the US and all around the world. We have almost exclusively got videos up of our kids here doing Taekwondo and bad board breaks and things like that, birthday parties, and so those are going to remain up. I'm going to put those videos into a playlist and try to have these self-defense videos at the forefront. All right, so keep coming back. I'm going to try to post at least one a week, maybe more once I get into it. I'm glad to help you. If you got questions, please hit me up in the comments. And also subscribe, like, and all that good stuff, because that helps our, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Helps the algorithm get the video to you. All right, see ya.